Good morning, Canberra, for Cam's Mortgage Minute on Friday, September 28th. Well, I can still wear a colorful shirt, the sun's still shining, but in the real estate world and real estate sales, it's not a lot of shining sun out there. Recent articles that I've been reading have different folks blaming other folks for what's happening in the market. So just to recap, here's the facts that we do know as they are. We know that home sales have dropped month over month by 5.8%, which was the biggest drop in nearly 2 years. The number of new listings is down by 1.7% month over month. We know that the Vancouver Real Estate Board said that their resales were down 30.7% compared to August a year ago. Toronto reported a 12.5% decline as compared to August of 2011. And according to CMHC, second quarter insured mortgage unit volume was down 25%. So the data, I guess, would speak for itself. It's basically telling us, is this correction turning into more? Is it going to be a bust? This is what I'm reading. Different people have differing viewpoints on this. But when the policymakers originally brought this in, they had said all along that this was intended just to cause, a bit of a shift on the market. It wasn't going to have a dramatic impact. The goal with this was to kind of minimize it, but to effectively slow it down. Well, I think they've done pretty well. As I said to you in a previous Cam's Mortgage Minute, government policymakers have a wonderful apt for, slowing a lot of things down. They're really good at that part. Creating things, that might be a little more challenging. Now, where we lie from here, it's anybody's guess. What will Vancouver do? Well, Vancouver has been the poster child for, I guess, for unlimited growth for a long time. It just kept going up and up and up. Now, finally, will Vancouver feel the ramifications? It looks like the early numbers are saying it will. Will it carry further? Who knows? Now, for those of you who don't know, there's a few more changes that are coming in at basically the end of October. That was another part of the policy shift that was announced in the spring, and a lot of people weren't aware of. Those are things to the credit line, where that reduction's happening. We're eliminating cash-back mortgages when they're used for a down payment. So there is little nuances behind the scenes that's happening. So, what's going to happen out ahead? I don't know. I'm just hoping that what's happening in Vancouver doesn't happen to the rest of the country. Because if it does, I think some of our policymakers are certainly going to hear about it. And people are not going to be none too happy when they see their property values declining and declining. And as I mentioned many times before, Canadians look at their home as the single biggest asset that they have. And to see your asset declining is not comforting. So, the weekend is here. We'll enjoy ourselves, and I'm sure next week we'll have a discussion about more things. The wonderful part is that we can next week look at who else can be blamed for this whole thing. Bottom line is, you know what? You have to do what's right for you. And if you are thinking of buying, it's certainly still a decent market out there. There's sort of lots of listings out there. The rates are still very attractive. I would say that what you have to look at it is your own individual reason for buying. That's what one has to stake it on. If we follow the masses, if you listen to everybody else out there, you're not going to be making a decision that's possibly right for you. So it may be a good time to buy, it may not be. If you're looking for somebody to help kind of weed that out for you, give us a call at the Auxilium Mortgage. We're here to help. Cam the Mortgage Man, like I said, anytime, give me a shout. I'll be happy to walk you through it. And enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next week.